In this video, I will be explaining array indexing and the syntax for declaration and definition or instantiation of an array in Java and C++. So let's start with array indexing. Array indexing starts from index 0. Let's have a look at a diagram. In this array that I have over here, the first element is stored at index number 0. The second element is stored at index number 1. The third element is stored at index number 2. So I have 9 elements in this array. Therefore, the array length is 9 and the array start index is 0 and the array end index is 8. And these are array indices that can be accessed through an element, that is I, and this I will start from index number 0 to last index of the array. So the last index will always be 1 less than the length of the array. Here I have 9 elements, so 9 minus 1, that is end index is 8. Array can also contain non-primitive object references of a class depending upon the definition of the array. So primitive data types are integers, floats and characters, and non-primitive data types are objects, classes and pointers in C++. So it can be non-primitive object references that are stored in the array, or it could be integers, floating point numbers or characters. It depends upon the definition of the array. Now let's have a look at declaration and instantiation of array in Java and C++. Let's start with Java first. Declaration. Syntax of the declaration is int. These square brackets indicate that it is an array and this is the variable name of the array, or it could be also be declared in this way, that integer data type, variable name of the array, and then the square brackets to indicate that it is an array. Let's have a look at an example. Int square brackets marks or int marks square brackets. Let's have a look at instantiation of the array. Now here I did not allocate any memory. Here I will be allocating memory to the array marks like we had before. So let's continue with the same example. Marks new int is equal to 9. So I will be declaring an array marks with 9 elements in the array. This will allocate space to the array in the memory. Combining both of these statements, this statement and this statement that we have over here, we have int square brackets marks is equal to new int 9. That is combining both the statements in one. This is how we fully declare an array in Java. Now if I want to give some inbuilt elements into the array, I know some elements and I want to give it, so I can do it by int marks and then equal to, like we do it for a normal variable, curly braces, and then specify the elements. Over here marks will contain all these elements and it will be of length 9, since all these elements are 9 in total. Now let's have a look at C++. Declare. Syntax int variable name and length of the array. Now I have a variable int n is equal to 10 and I can do int arr, that is the name of the array, and n, where n is 10. So arr has been allocated 10 memory spaces in the memory. Instantiation of array. Now I have an array named Baz and I am giving it 5 elements and I am not allocating any numbers to that array. Okay, so what will happen? I will have an array named Baz. The length will be 5. So the last index will be 4. Start index is 0. It is of variable type integer, and since it does not have any numbers in this, it will only have 0, 0, 0 and 0 for 5 spaces that has been allocated for this array. Now let's have a look at another example. Int foo 5. Here also I am giving the memory space for this array as 5. I have 5 locations for this array and I am giving numbers to this array. So what will happen? It will start from index number 0 to index number 4, and then I will be having 16, 2, 77, 40 and 12071 as the array elements, and it will be of type integer. So the size of an array must always be specified by an int value. It could not be any floating point numbers. I can't have over here suppose 3.5 or 4.5. I should have whole numbers. It should not also be long or short. Thank you. Stay tuned and please like, subscribe and share this video. Subscribe to the channel for more new content. Thank you.